Welcome to the show. Both of our Drover soccer teams are making us proud out on Drover pitch, and basketball season's about to start. So we have Coach Brisco McPherson on the show to tell us what to expect out of the 2011-2012 Drover men. This is In the Saddle.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
Could it really already be time to start talking about basketball? The season's open the first weekend of November, so I guess it is. Today we have head men's basketball coach Brisco McPherson on the show to tell us about the season. Thanks for being on the show.
Thanks for having me.
Well, what do we expect out of the guys? Like last year, we have a few returners and a lot of new guys. So,
yeah, we've tried to get a little bit more athletic group. We brought in with the new recruits, but you know, a lot of people are saying, and Coach Metcalf and I are comparing this group that we brought in to some of the teams we've brought in the past, the recruiting classes, and you know, I think we all agree that this might be one of the best recruiting classes we've had in a while. And so we're looking for these guys to like step up and and deliver this year. So we're excited about the guys that we've got coming in, and then the guys that we've got returning are guys that we feel like can have grown and matured, and they'll really help us this year.
Well, some of the familiar faces to fans will be Trell Porter, Graham Faulkner, and Philip Harris. So what do you expect to see out of those guys?
Well, those are the three you mentioned are the three guys that we think have become better players over the summer. They'll come in and this year they'll be better players than they were last year, and that's what we're hoping, and I think they'll do that. They've already shown in practice that they're a little bit more mature and they're doing things a little bit better than they did in the past. So those guys we look for leadership from, and I think they've provided that in the practice so far. But we'll see when we kick off and have a scrimmage and the early part of the season. We'll see how that works out.
Okay. And what are some of the guys that our opponents need to look out for this year, some of the new guys?
Well, we brought in a kid that, I mean, you can't help but miss. It's Kyle Hunt, 6'10" guy that we feel like is really a good athletic kid that is what we were missing last year inside. I mean, he's 6'10" and he's athletic. He's really gifted. He can do a lot of things. And so I think he's a matchup problem for a lot of people. And he's going to be a guy that we really count on to get us over the hump. We brought in, a guy named Javier Ramos, a kid that was a lot of people in our league wanted. Southern Nazarene wanted him, Northwestern wanted him, and we beat those guys out for him. And so he's going to be a key for us. And then another kid, Norris Rump, a junior college kid we brought in from North Dakota that a lot of people wanted him as well. And so I think we got some kids that are going to help us. They understand what we need to do. What they don't understand is how tough this league is, and they'll find that out soon enough. But it's a good group.
Well, speaking of the tough league, the SAC preseason polls came out this week, and we're sitting at number 8, right there in the middle. What do you think about that?
Well, they're based a lot on last year's finish, and of course OBU won the league last year, and so it's logical that they take them and put them at the top. But I think it's a more balanced league this year. It'll be tough for OBU to do what they did last year. I think they lost 5 conference games last year, so it'll be tough for them. But I think there's some other schools that are probably going to do better than they in the past, and I think we're one of them. I think we'll do it better than we did last year, and we'll just have to work it out and see what happens.
And what are your ultimate goals for the season?
Well, we of course want to make it to the national tournament. That's always been our goal, is to make it to the tournament. Again, that gives you a chance to win a national championship if you make it to the tournament, especially coming out of the Student Athletic Conference, because you've been battle tested when you come out of our league and you make it to the tournament. So that's our goal, and if we can do that, I think we'll have a chance to win a national championship again, and that's what we're looking for.
Okay. We've got a couple scrimmages this week to kind of get a sense of where the team is.
Yeah, we're going to scrimmage Seminole Junior College on Thursday at 11 o'clock. That's doing fall break, so there's no classes or anything. So I don't know how many people will be here for it, student-wise, that will be here, because a lot of them will probably go home for fall break. But that'll be a good test for our guys. That'll be the first time they've got to play somebody else other than themselves in practice. And so we're looking forward to that scrimmage, and let us know where we are with, after we finish that.
Okay. And first official chance for our fans to meet the new team, it will be November 1st at Drover Madness. Tell us about that.
Well, that'll kick off this year. I think it's November 1st, 6:30. It's on a Tuesday this time. Normally it's on a Thursday. We'll have it on a Tuesday. And again, it's a chance for the community and the student body and the faculty and staff to come out and actually see the players, to meet the players with our introductions. And then, of course, we always have free barbecue. Jake's Rib is a sponsor. Shirts and stuff. We'll give away free T-shirts, and so it's a big event. It kicks off the season, and we look forward to it every year. Yeah,
it's always a fun event, and fans really respond well to it. And then we open the season on the road at a tournament, right?
Yeah, we open it. The thing about this year's schedule is it's probably tougher than it probably needs to be. Right off the bat, we're playing two teams that I think might be in the top 25 in the preseason polls. I mean, I know LSUS will be in the top 5 probably in the country. That's our second game, and so and then we're playing a lot of D2 NCAA Division II schools, UCO, Southeastern, Cameron. When you play those kind of teams, you're going to be battle tested. By the time the conference comes, we feel like that we will be tough enough to to compete and have a chance to win. The only thing we got to guard against is our guys having mental lapses during those games, understanding that they're going to be tough games. We don't have any games where we know for sure we're going to walk in and win, and so we got to play every night. And so I think our guys will be tested when we get into the conference season.
Well, great. I appreciate you being on the show. We look forward to a great season out of the men.
Thanks.
Now it's time for Fan of the Week. If you want to be Fan of the Week, go to our USAO Drovers fan Facebook page and like our In the Saddle link each week to enter to win. Each week, our Fan of the Week wins a t-shirt and is recognized on our show and on our Facebook page. Last week's Fan of the Week was Food Services Manager Ned Price. Again, congratulations, Ned. This week's Fan of the Week is soccer mom Sherry Matlock. Congratulations. We have one more home soccer game in the regular season. That's October 25th at 1 and 3 o'clock. It's senior day, so come out and support the seniors and the rest of your Drovers. And don't forget about Drover Madness at 6:30 on November 1st. We'll see you next time on In the Saddle.